Let me be brutally honest. If you've been grinding away in training and still feel like you're spinning your wheels, stuck at the same level, you probably feel frustration, but that's an opportunity. I actually see this daily. In fact, just the other night, students were getting frustrated when they couldn't nail a flip, or when they're struggling on handstands, or when they can't get over the bar on muscle-ups. Look, setbacks or feeling like you're not progressing is not because you're weak. And it's not because you're not working hard enough either. You're missing just one key element that eludes you. And if you can't stay to watch this quick video fully without distraction or getting frustrated, well, then you need this video more than ever. And if you do watch it, then you'll be 20 steps ahead and on your way to press handstands, human flags, flares, flips, and more like you see all over my other videos and channels. Lee Weiland, Pacific Rim Athletics, Powerbatics, and welcome to training. Now, after teaching and coaching for over 30 years now, I've come across two different mindsets. It's what separates 95% of the population from the other 5%. The small minority who actually achieve the handstands, the muscle-ups, the flares, the flips, and real freedom of movement in every aspect of life. It really is top 1% level stuff. Now, one mindset focuses on the possibilities. The other focuses on the limitations. So which one are you living in right now? Now, here's the thing about frustration in training, okay? It's actually a signal, not a stop sign, a signal. It means you care, so that's good news. But if you recognize it, it means you're pushing against something real. The question is what you do with that friction. If folks only focus on the freaking frustration and let it fester, it's a nice alliteration, yeah? Then it starts to saturate your brain, all right? And it saturates your body. It releases all kinds of negative hormones and stress, and it wires your brain with all kinds of negative thought patterns, okay? Negative thought patterns like anger, resentment, envy. And if those are persisted in, then they become habits, and then an identity, and that will ruin your body. It puts your body into a state of lack of ease or disease. Injuries, chronic inflammation, pain, lack of coordination, tightness, stiffness, and even sickness, physical and mental. And then people resort to scrolling, coffee, stimulants, and video games to try to numb the feelings, or worse stuff than that. And then the communication between humans, that goes out the window. And then nobody can even have a simple conversation anymore. Relationships tank, and then training, that's just futile. Now, on the other hand, you can notice that signal and then choose the opposite. Just let it roll off and smile instead. Now, this is called neuroplasticity. It's the reshaping of your brain through new thoughts and new actions. The one quality that will take you to new levels, this is invisible. You can't see it on a leaderboard. You can't measure it in a single session, but it's positive perseverance. And it's a mental quality that cannot be readily seen except in the evidence of the transformation. In contrast, okay, negative perseverance through anger or rage, sure, that works for a moment, maybe pushing through on the bench press or blowing off steam, but that does not last. And again, if one chooses to persist in that, it starts to define their personality: anger, rage, fear, resentment, and no progress. And this is a state in which the body and brain, they cannot learn, grow, or develop. It's just about physically impossible because the body learns, grows, and develops in a state of positive perseverance. Even if you feel that frustration, it must be let go and redirected towards laughter and fun and curiosity and, well, just being okay with where you're at. Then you'll see incredible moves actually come as byproducts of both the training and the mindset. Backflips, handstands, muscle-ups, and they'll really become basics for you. That's not talent. That's just positive perseverance made visible. But people think they need the perfect setup, the perfect calendar, the perfect program, but they don't. You and a positive attitude and some proper instruction, but that's it. For example, you can get to level 10 of handstand in Powerbatics, which consists of one-arm handstands, planches, handstands at all angles, with some consistency, coaching, and positive perseverance. Simple. You can do that in free run and tumbling too, learning all your flips, every flip in the book, front flips, back flips, twisting flips, with the same mindset. And you could do it with power moves too, learning flares and air flares. In getting to level 10 with that type of mindset, well, that's a quick 4 years of training right there. We actually averaged out the level 10s we've trained, and it was an average of 3.9 years to get to that level. And you could see them all over all of our channels, so make sure to go look, okay? But you want to know the biggest thing that separates that level of training from the others? It's positive perseverance. Most of the others just give in to quitting, and then that's all there is to it. The real training, the training that changes everything, happens in your mind first. There are many aspects of mindset that need to be addressed so that a person can make maximal progress. The mind is going to play a very important role in physical development, and vice versa. Now, this is not motivational bullcrap. This is the actual mechanics of how neuroscience and neuroplasticity work. That was one of my most in-depth areas of study in grad school. Now, by using this one key element, perseverance, that is positive perseverance, you will completely transform your strength, skill, and sustainability. You'll gain body mastery, and you'll do it faster than you realized was possible for you. So, just like all of the students of the Pac-Rimian universe, they've all done this way, and they've gone before you and they've proved it. But the frustration, you might feel that right now. That's not failure. That's the door. The students who walk through it, the 5%, they're not superhuman. They just refuse to let frustration be the final word. They chose positive perseverance instead. But now, they sort of are a superhuman in a lot of ways. And listen, you have more in you than you think. A lot more. And the path forward is simpler than the frustration makes it feel right now. Take the next step. Implement positive perseverance into your training today, and the day after, and the day after that. And if you do, there's no limit. See you in the next video and in training soon.